Hey guys, I'm Chance for Healthy Hair. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you're the first to know when I upload new content. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Today's video is going to be how I prep for my relaxer day. So there are 3 steps that I like to take when I prep for my relaxer. The first step is 1 to 2 weeks before my relaxer, I do a protein treatment. So I have my favorite protein treatment of choice. I'll attach the card right here so you guys can check out that video and see how I use it. And the card that's going to follow right here will be the other options for protein treatments that I like to use. This part is going to be step 2 of the relaxer prep, and it's going to be featuring the Cantu Shea Butter Grow Strong Strengthening Treatment. Alright guys, so in this clip I'm going to be showing you how I apply the product to my hair. As you guys can see, my hair is parted in 2 and then I work in smaller sections. My first step is combing through my hair thoroughly, then applying the product to my hair from root to ends, and then combing the product through. I repeat these 3 steps for my whole entire head. I actually adore this product. I discovered it in 2019 and I have used it ever since. This product is absolutely amazing. So let's read the bottle and see what it has to say. It says that it strengthens fragile strands, protects from heat damage. Directions. Daily styling. Massage into hair beginning at the roots and working towards end. For deeper penetration, cover with plastic cap overnight. Daily protection, apply before brushing, styling, drying, or setting to form a thermal protection barrier around hair. Pre/post chemical treatment, apply 3 days prior and 3 days after relaxing or coloring hair. As you guys know, this is going to be 3 days before I do my relaxer. I love this product, has a nice creamy rich consistency to it. It does allow the new growth to feel amazingly soft and manageable, so when relaxer day comes, you're not fighting with it. It is really great. Keep watching this video to see the final steps I take to prepare for my relaxer, and this will be on relaxer day. Thank you for watching so far. Don't forget to subscribe, and let's see what I do on relaxer day. My relaxer of choice is the ORS Olive Oil No Lie Relaxer in the strength of normal. So we're gonna go ahead and get ready to apply this relaxer. Alright guys, we made it to the last step. Step number 3, basing the scalp and the ends. In my personal opinion, I find this to be the most important step out of all of them, because this is the step that's going to protect the scalp from getting any chemical burns and protect your already relaxed hair from being over processed. So as you guys can see, I'm using some petroleum jelly, which is just Vaseline, and I'm using the ORS Scalp Protectant, which is just the Vaseline, but it's in an applicator bottle, which just makes the application much easier. I want to give you guys some tips on this step. It is super important to just take your time and make sure that you're protecting your skin, because we are applying a chemical to our hair and it can cause chemical burns, and we don't want that. So this process did take me about 26 minutes, but I clearly fast forward the video so we wouldn't have to watch me do this for 26 minutes. But it's important to get all of your scalp. It's important to get your forehead, your cheeks, your ears, underneath the nape of your neck. I even get my shoulders because the relaxer does sometimes fall out on my hair and gets on my skin. So I just want to make sure that any skin that is exposed is protected from any chemical burns. So as you guys can see, I just part my hair into small sections and then go ahead and squeeze the ORS scalp protecting treatment through it. I'm going to read you guys the instructions on this, and yeah, we'll just watch the rest of the video to see how I do this. You guys can see that I changed between the scalp protectant ORS and the Vaseline just so you guys can see the difference. It's exactly the same thing. I just find the ORS to be faster because it's actually in the applicator bottle. I do believe that this ORS scalp protector has been discontinued, so I won't bore you guys with all the information on the bottle. I will just read the directions. Prior to chemical service, apply to the entire outer perimeter and scalp, including the hairline, top of ears, and back of neck of white hair. Proceed with relaxer application per product's instruction. And that is basically how you're supposed to apply this scalp protector. But as you guys can see, I'm making sure that all of my scalp is getting it, so there's no risk or opportunity for chemical burns. Alright, here you guys see me parting my hair. I do this just so I can section my hair and the sections I'm going to use while relaxing my hair. This just makes my process go so much easier and smoother. I do use about 6 parts, and I just make sure that they are parted correctly. And once I have parted it, I just go ahead and apply a generous amount of the petroleum jelly to the ends of my hair, just so my ends don't get over processed. And I just repeat this step through the remainder of my head. Alright guys, so that is how I prepare myself for my relaxer. I do have 6 sections, front, crown, and I'm going to part the back in 2 parts. When I do start my application process, I do start at my crown and I alternate sides. So last time I started with the right side, this time I will start with the left side. And yeah, I'm not going to film my relaxer application this time around, but that is just how I prep. Nothing to it but to do it. I do take my time with the prep because this is how you prevent chemical burns and scalp burns, and having to wash out the relaxer before it's processed, by making sure you take the appropriate time to protect your scalp and ends. So I do want to note, for your ends, you can use some type of oil as well. If you don't have enough petroleum jelly, you can use any carrot oil, grapeseed oil, olive oil, coconut oil, whatever. You can even use conditioner on your ends. That way when you're rinsing off the relaxer, it's not reprocessing the ends of your hair that have already been processed. Okay guys, this is what my hair looks like after the whole relaxer process, deep conditioning it and towel drying it. My hair is still damp, but these are the results. As you guys can probably see, I do have a lot of texture in my hair. but I am okay with that. Looks like. I am gonna need to do a trim / dust just to fix my ends here. But thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, stay blessed.
So watch me bring the fire, set the night light.